Yes, people, welcome back to another edition of the Quarantine Quiz, and say hello to my special guest this week, London Lions professional basketballer, Love Island finalist, the People's Champ, Ovie Soko.
Hey!
How are you, man?
I'm good. How you been doing?
I've not been too bad. What have you been up to? I guess you're not really going out massively, but what have you been doing during lockdown?
Can't do too much going out, but you know, I tend to have a bit of quiet time every day. Working on my book. I've been trying to stay in shape as much as I can in the house, enjoying video games, enjoying social media. Yeah.
Talking of social media, I've been keeping up with you online, and I've asked you to bring it, the harmonica. Can you debut us a song? Just give us a little snippet of the...
That's the only note I have. That's the only note I have. I've only worked on one note. But I think if I can knock out, you know, a note a day, learn one note a day, hey, be surprised.
How many notes are there?
Clueless.
It's a good start.
I'm an absolute novice. I'm an amateur.
We were saying before, Christmas #1, we're going to go for it. Ovie and the harmonica.
Hopefully someone out there sees my ability and my talent for the harmonica, and, you know, with a couple lessons, who knows?
Right, we'll get into it and I'll tell you guys how the quiz works. There are 3 rounds. We have general sport, Ovie's specialist round, Soko specials. Went for orange, basketball. Try to do it. I'm not really great at drawing. And finally, we've gone big time this time, Ovie. A picture round.
Oh, let's have it.
So what we'll do, we'll take it in turns to read out the questions. We'll repeat the questions twice, and we'll give everyone around 10 seconds-ish before moving on. The answers will be revealed at the end of each round, so keep your pen and your paper with you at all times. And don't forget, you can follow the quiz on our live page on the BBC Sport website, and make sure you keep tweeting in pictures, questions, all of that, hashtag BBC Sport Quiz. And here we go, round 1. Let me find my little, my big budget signs. General sport. Ovie, would you like to do the honours and kick things off? Maybe give us a little tune before going into the questions.
Is everybody ready? On your marks. That note is flawless. I'm sorry, I'm really happy with that. Okay. First question. Complete the name of the baseball team. The New York, A, Yankees, B, Red Sox, or C, Dodgers. Again, complete the name of the baseball team. The New York, A, Yankees, B, Red Sox, or C, Dodgers.
A bit of time for them there. Love a multiple choice, I can't lie. Question 2. Who won the last Ryder Cup in 2018? Was it USA or Europe? That was question 2. Who won the last Ryder Cup in 2018? USA or Europe? It's a nice little 50-50. Start it off easy, I reckon.
Yeah, it's warming up, don't worry. Question 3. What sport does 11-year-old Sky Brown compete for Great Britain in? Again, what sport does 11-year-old Sky Brown compete for Great Britain in?
That's crazy, 11 years old, competing for Great Britain.
So talented.
Question 4. Which sports quiz show has been presented by Sue Barker since 1997? That was question 4. Which sports quiz show has been presented by Sue Barker since 1997? I was only 2 years old. That's crazy.
Oh man, now you're making me feel old, man.
You're not getting old, you're getting better.
Oh, that's it. Question 5. In what year did Diego Maradona score his Hand of God goal against England? Was it A, 1966, B, 1986, or C, 2016? Again, question 5. In what year did Diego Maradona score his Hand of God goal against England? Was it A, 1966, B, 1986, or C, 2016?
You might have reopened the wound with that one.
I know, I don't.
The public are going to be mad.
I'm not going to be happy with that one.
Question 6. Who won the last Women's Football World Cup? Question 6. Who won the last Women's Football World Cup? And that was 2019 in France. Really good tournament. Really enjoyed that.
How do you think the people are doing at home?
I feel like these have been okay, you know, these questions. I'd be happy with it.
It's about to heat up. Question 7. Which of these sports has never been in the Olympics? Is it A, squash, B, swimming, or C, table tennis? Again, which of these sports has never been in the Olympics? Is it A, squash, B, swimming, or C, table tennis? Guys, I'm just going to stop the oven 1 second. I'm making.
Is that what that noise was?
I'm making chicken at them.
I thought it was. I was trying to listen to see if it was in my house.
Okay. Everything's under control.
Question 8. In golf, what is the term for 3 under par on 1 hole? Is it A, a birdie, B, an eagle, or C, an albatross? Question 8. In golf, what is the term for 3 under par on 1 hole? Is it A, birdie, B, eagle, or C, albatross? I think that was quite tough.
Yeah. Okay. Question 9. Which sport is played on the largest pitch? Is it A, cricket, B, polo, or C, Australian football? Again, question 9 was which sport is played on the largest pitch? Was it A, cricket, B, polo, or C, Australian football?
Question 10, and the final question of round 1. Which famous European football club is also known as the Old Lady? Is it A, Juventus, B, Inter Milan, or C, Paris Saint-Germain? Question 10. Which famous European football club is also known as the Old Lady? Is it A, Juventus, B, Inter Milan, or C, Paris Saint-Germain? And there we have it. Round 1 done. Don't forget to use the hashtag BBC Sport quiz. Let us know how you've got on and all of that. But for now, let's have a look at some of the tweets. Here we go. So this is coming for you. SK3 asks you, do you think the NBA season will finish this year?
Ooh, I don't know at the moment. I think there's just too much uncertainty right now. I think the NBA is waiting to see what happens, just like the rest of us are waiting. Hopefully, they'll find a way to try and finish the season. But I think ultimately, if it runs too close into next season, I think they'll end up scrapping.
All right, Scott. As the Lakers beat the Bucks and Clippers in the last couple of games, would they have won the title, or would the Bucks or Clippers have taken it? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking biased answer. LeBron James, Lakers, baby. I'm a LeBron James fan. I think the Lakers definitely would have won it. They have all the experience, and they've got guys who have been. They've got guys who have won. So.
Also, we've just had a little some news come in from a producer. Apologies to everyone at home. We have got some humming noises or something. I don't know if that is my oven or your oven or what that is. But yeah, apologies for that, guys. Drew Hall says, another Saturday, another hashtag BBC Sport quiz in my one-man team called Hall for One and One for Hall. Going for my PB this week, 21 to beat. See, that's a decent score out of 30.
Ooh.
And Paulsy Hoover has got in touch and says, buzzing for the BBC Sport quiz tonight. First time taking it on with my son, Eddie.
Come on, Eddie. You got this. You got this.
Right, let's get into the answers 10 points up for grabs. I feel like it was an okay round. Ovie, would you like to kick it off with question 1 again?
Well, it was complete the name of the baseball team, the New York, A, Yankees, B, Red Sox, C, Dodgers. The answer was A, Yankees. New York Yankees.
I think you got to know that one from the hat. You got to know it from the hat.
Oh, I know that one from the hat, don't you? It's...
Right, question 2. Who won the last Ryder Cup in 2018? Was it USA or Europe? And the answer was Europe. Question 2, the answer was Europe. Yeah, it's 50-50, so
yeah, like
I like them odds.
I like those odds. I'll take 50-50 all day. 3, what sport does 11-year-old Sky Brown compete for Great Britain in? The answer was skateboarding. Can you skateboard?
Nah, man. I ain't got the coordination for that at all.
Man, I think that would just be... It would be funny to watch if I tried, but I don't know.
I was always more of a scooter guy. Question 4. Which sports quiz show has been presented by Sue Barker since 1997? And it is, of course, a question of sports. That was question 4, and the answer was a question of sport.
Question 5. In what year did Diego Maradona score his Hand of God goal against England? The answer was B, 1986. Sorry for the England fans at home.
Right. Question 6. Who won the last Women's Football World Cup? And the answer was, of course, the USA. They were absolutely ridiculous throughout the tournament. So that was question 6, and the answer was USA.
Question 7. Which of the sports has never been in the Olympics? The answer was A, squash. That was question 7. Which of the sports has never been in the Olympics? And the answer was A, squash.
Question 8. In golf, what is the term for 3 under par in a single hole? We gave you 3 answers: birdie, eagle, or albatross. And the correct answer was C, albatross. I'm not going to lie to you, Ovie. When I first read that, I thought that was a trick question.
Fun fact. I randomly looked up how big an albatross's wingspan was because I heard it's something like 2 meters or something around that. I didn't believe it when I saw it, but yeah. Big wingspan. Anyway.
Lockdown's done. Got you really out here.
Question 9. Which sport is played on the largest pitch? The answer was B, polo. Question 9. Which sport is played on the largest pitch? And the answer was B, polo.
Yeah, I've done a little research for you. A polo field is 300 yards long and 160 yards wide. That is ridiculous.
That's pretty impressive.
I don't know how. I don't really know much about polo, but I would not have to walk all of that after getting subbed off.
No.
Not ideal.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's not my forte. Let me backpedal that one.
Okay, the final question, question 10. Which famous European football club is known as the Old Lady? And we gave you 3 answers to choose from: Juventus, Inter Milan, or Paris Saint-Germain. And it was Juventus. And now, if you've ever wondered where the club nickname the Old Lady comes from, it's simply an ironic play on the word Juventus, which translates as youth in Latin. Did not Google that, just knew off the top of my head. So that is impressive, I reckon. But round 1 is complete. Let us know how you did on #BBC Sport Quiz. And of course, if you missed any questions or answers, you can follow along on the BBC Sport website. Grab yourselves a drink or go to the toilet, whatever you need to do. But me and Ovie are going to have a little chat. Now, listen, I've sprung it on you a bit, but we'll go through some tweets, and then I've got a surprise for you.
Oh, surprises. Surprises can always go 1 or 2 ways.
The team are ready for this week's quiz. We are Hannah, her dad, and the third man, Mum. And then this one. I've been talking about my husband. This one is for you. Yep has got in touch asking Ovie, do you think LaMelo will be drafted next season?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think LaMelo is definitely one of the more talented players in his class. He's been playing professionally, and he's obviously had a lot of media around him, and he's been around NBA guys for a while. But no, I definitely think I'll get drafted.
I think maybe top 3. I could see him going.
Yeah, I don't know about number 1, but he'll definitely be top 3, top 5.
And we've got Graham asked me, how does my kitchen stool compare to Ovie's grand chair? Now, I was hoping people wouldn't ask this. It's actually not a stool. It is a chair. Have a back, look.
Oh, no. I mean, guys, I think your setup is impressive.
You've shown me up a bit. You've shown me up a bit. Right. Have you been doing any quizzes with your friends or anything, Ovie?
Man, I haven't. I've been doing a lot of stuff for my book. Doing a lot of stuff for that. And yeah, man, I've just been enjoying some of the, this quarantine time as much as I can. Try and make the decision to be in a good mood every day and make the most of it.
Having life slow down is actually quite freeing almost, I found.
I think it's something that a lot of us needed that we might not have even known we needed. So I think it's good in certain senses that we've been forced to sort of slow down.
How have you been staying in touch with everyone? You've just been like calling them, like video calling them, texting?
All texting, that's it mainly. But I think this is a time now I've been in touch with more people that I might have fallen out of touch with, over time just because everyone's busy.
Yeah, I found that as well, which is cool. It's good to be like back together. And guys, if you want to let us know how you've been staying in touch with friends, all of that, hashtag BBC Sport quiz. But moving on, round 2, Ovie specialist round.
Hey.
Special, boom. I'm going to let you do all this by yourself. I don't want to steal any of your thunder. You are the man those whenever you're ready.
There's that note again.
Okay. So it's catchy.
Here we go. Question 1. Which basketball team do I currently play for? Is it A, the London Lions, B, Bristol Flyers, or C, the Surrey Scorchers? Again, question 1 is which basketball team do I currently play for? Is it A, London Lions, B, Bristol Flyers, or C, Surrey Scorchers? Question 2 is which basketball player featured in the 2015 comedy film Trainwreck? Was it A, Shaquille O'Neal? Was it B, LeBron James? Or was it C, myself? Again, question 2, which basketball player featured in the 2015 comedy film Trainwreck? Was it A, Shaquille O'Neal, B, LeBron James, or was it C, myself? Me.
These are friendly questions so far.
These are friendly questions, don't
worry. I'm feeling that I'm going to do all right on this round.
Okay. Question 3. So some of you might know me from the reality TV show Love Island. I reached the final in 2019, but what position did I finish? Again, question 3. Some of you might know me from the reality TV show Love Island. I reached the final in 2019, but what position did I finish? I'm competitive, guys. I'm competitive. I like to win.
You're in it to win it every time.
Hey, I'm in it to win it. Question 4. Which rapper had a curse named after them in 2019, which sports stars seemed to suffer a loss after having their photo taken with him? Again, question 4. Which rapper had a curse named after them in 2019, which sports stars seemed to suffer a loss after having their photos taken with him? Ooh. Ooh. Warming up. Question 5. As a basketball player, you can probably imagine I'm tall. But how tall am I? A, 6'7", B, 7 foot tall, or C, 6'4". As you can probably imagine, I'm a basketball player. I'm pretty tall, but how tall am I? A, 6'7", B, 7 feet, or C, 6'4"?
Okay.
The albatross wingspan. Look at these arms just going all out of screen so easily. Oh,
massive! I can't lie.
To the kitchen.
That's how you turn the oven off. Just stretch.
All right, let me switch on the shower. All right. Question 6. Khloe Kardashian recently dated which Cleveland Cavaliers player? A, Kevin Love, B, Andre Drummond, or C, Tristan Thompson? Again, Khloe Kardashian recently dated which Cleveland Cavaliers player? Was it A, Kevin Love, B, Andre Drummond, or C, Tristan Thompson?
A lot of rebounding in them three guys.
Oh man, that is a lot of rebounds. Question 7. Who was the first player in NBA history to be elected MVP, most valuable player that is, by a unanimous vote? Was it A, Michael Jordan, B, Kobe Bryant, or C, Stephen Curry? Again, who was the first player in NBA history to be elected MVP, that is the most valuable player, by a unanimous vote? Was it A, Michael Jordan, B, Kobe Bryant, or C, Steph Curry?
Ridiculous achievement to do it. Just unbelievable.
Okay. Question 8. Who played the title role in the 2005 film Coach Carter? Well, let me repeat that. Blah, 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 blah. Which,
I told you you're gonna need that water, man.
Who played the title role in the 2005 film Coach Carter? A, Denzel Washington, B, Samuel L. Jackson, or C, Ice Cube? Again, hopefully. Who played the title role in the 2005 film Coach Carter? Was it A, Denzel Washington, B, Samuel L. Jackson, or C, Ice Cube? Who was it?
Big fan of that film. I can't lie. I think I watched it recently, actually.
Oh, okay. Fiery. That's a motivating film, man. Like, okay.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, you're doing big things. If you just watch that, okay.
I'm on the quiz, so you know it is.
Hey, man. Question 9. Zion Williamson was the #1 draft pick in the 2019 NBA draft. But which team selected him? Forgotten how to read, guys. Was it A, New Orleans Pelicans, B, LA Lakers, or C, the San Antonio Spurs? Again, Zion Williamson was the #1 pick at the 2019 NBA draft. But which team selected him? Was it A, New Orleans Pelicans? Was it B, LA Lakers, or C, San Antonio Spurs? Tell me. Talk to me. But talk to me nicely. But not least, question 10. What was my trademark catchphrase during Love Island? Was it A, grafting, B, message, or C, head turn? Again, what was my trademark catchphrase during Love Island? Was it A, grafting, B, message, or C, head turn?
We'll give you 2 minutes to have a look through your answers before moving on. But before that, let's have a look at what Twitter is saying. Ovie, is there anything in the chat you can see, sir?
Shout out to Ovie for the ring. Hey, shout out to Ovie. Shout out to you, man. BBC Sports, because I'm just seeing all these hashtags.
So here we go. So Miss Lord says 10 out of 10 for me. But as this is a team sport, we only got 8 out of 10. Next week, I'm taking back control of the pen and paper. We've got a team splitting up.
Oh, no, guys. Teamwork makes the dream work.
You got families are splitting here because of you, man.
Oh, man.
Okay, so we've got Cruel to Be Kind. Smashed it so far. 10 out of 10.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, shout out to you. Keep on killing it.
Mark Hill says, great fun, but team family Frizzy Freak. Frizzy Freak? Am I reading that right? Frizzy Freak are struggling in this round. Your specialist round.
Oh, this is a tough round, guys.
They've got to do the homework. They've got to do the homework.
Heat up.
Guys, keep sending all your tweets, hashtag BBC Sport Quiz, and don't forget all of the questions and answers are on the live text. Ovie, I've just had a request come in. This is a big ask. I know you've only got the one tune. We haven't really got a theme song here on the quarantine quiz.
Oh, I'm your guy.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
I'm your guy. Come on. All right. Silence, please. Please pipe it down. All right. Here we go.
To go again, I'm going to drop some back in. I'm going to give you the vocals. We'll go again. I'm going to need it like on an 8-beat. Repeat it. Come on, go again.
Can you count me in?
Yeah.
Right,
a 3, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. The quarantine quiz with Liam on Saturdays at 7. Hashtag BBC Sport Quiz. All the questions are on the live text space on the BBC Sport website. Right, I'll leave it.
I'll run out there.
We'll leave it with that. We'll get through into the answers because I need to see how many I've got right. And I think you need a bit of a breather. But before that, if you could start the first one, I'll help you out and we can alternate with these ones.
Sweet. Okay. Question 1 was, which basketball team do I currently play for? I play for the London Lions, guys.
If the people are listening, I said it at the beginning. I gave it away.
Lions.
Question 2, you asked, which basketball player featured in the 2015 comedy film Trainwreck? You gave 3 answers, Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, or yourself. And it was B, LeBron James. Question 2, the answer was LeBron James.
LeBron James. Question 3 was, some of you might know me from the reality TV show Love Island. I reached the final, but what position did I finish? I am competitive, but I finished in 3rd place. Again, question 3. Some of you might know me from the reality TV show Love Island. I reached the final in 2019, but what position did I finish? I finished in 3rd place.
Taking a bronze. It's a podium. It's a podium, you know.
Hey, I'm on the podium. I don't mind.
You got to take it. It's a podium.
That counts. It's the taking part that counts. As long as I have my note.
No one can take that away from you, man. Beautiful.
You can't take this away from me.
For a moment there, I thought you was Mozart. I can't even lie. When I couldn't just I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi tricking up, but honestly, brought a tear to my eye. Question 4. You asked which rapper had a curse named after them in 2019 when the sports stars seemed to suffer a loss after having their photo taken with them. And it was, of course, Drake, the Drake curse. Do you believe in stuff like that?
Oh, do you know what? I wouldn't say I believe in it, but I've had like my own, I have routines and stuff. So yeah, I have my own game rituals. So I can see how people can, could believe in something like that. Question 5 was, as a basketball player, you can probably imagine I'm pretty tall, but how tall am I? I am 6'7". As a basketball player, you can probably imagine I'm pretty tall, but how tall am I? The answer was a 6'7".
Can't believe you. Come on my show, now you're bragging.
How did this get turned into that? Oh no.
I'm
not bragging. Trust me, look, hey, it's all right, it's cool, but when you get on the seats in the planes and stuff, and when you got to get in cars, the legs can definitely get in the way. My long legs can be a nuisance.
On planes, I'm blessed. I can't even lie.
You know what I mean?
Question 6. Khloe Kardashian? Yeah. Khloe Kardashian recently dated which Cleveland Cavaliers player? You gave 3 answers: Kevin Love, Andre Drummond, or Tristan Thompson, and it was the final one, Tristan Thompson.
True.
Question 6, and the answer was Tristan Thompson.
Question 7. Who was the first player in NBA history to be elected MVP by a unanimous vote? The answer was C. Stephen Curry.
Look at Curry, man.
Jack, boy.
Here's the actual stat for you. So this was in 2016 when Stephen received all 131 first place votes. Ridiculous. Shaquille O'Neal came close in 2000 when he fell just one shy of being the first ever unanimous selection. That is honestly ridiculous.
No, it's unreal. It's unreal. You know, anytime I think we can see special players in any sport, I think it's a privilege for us to be able to watch, man. It's special. It shows a lot of dedication.
Rude. Into question 8. Who played the title role in the 2005 film Coach Carter?
Oh my days!
First time, baby. First time.
I was hoping inside that you messed that up. I was like, let me see. Just me.
Okay, that was question 8, and the answer was B. Samuel L. Jackson. I'm going to give myself an extra point for getting it first time. Question 8, and the answer was Samuel L. Jackson.
Question 9. Zion Williamson was the #1 draft pick in the 2019 NBA draft, but which team selected him? The answer was A, the New Orleans Pelicans. Again, Zion Williamson was the #1 draft pick in the 2019 NBA draft, but which team selected him? The answer was A, the New Orleans Pelicans.
And the final question, I don't think I'm going to try to do it, but what was your trademark catchphrase during Love Island? Was it A, grafting, B, message, or C, head turned? And it was, Ovie?
Message!
Nice. Oh, and also, I've got some bad news on the old theme song. Been told by one of our producers, not quite cutting it, so we've been asked to get the people to send in theirs. #BBC Sport. We want to hear what you lot are saying.
You didn't like they didn't like it.
So I don't shoot the messenger, man. I loved it. I featured on it. It was my first track.
Hey. It doesn't matter. As long as we love it, that's what counts.
That's all that matters. But love that specialist round. Now, before we move on to the final round, I want to do a little game. This is the surprise I had for you. A little game of Quarantine Island with Ovie. I don't have a little thing, but I pretend, and that was all right. Fireworks. Pew, 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 pew. Right. We want to know, would you dump or couple up with on the Quarantine Island? So I'm going to give you 2 things. Tell you which one you dump and which one you couple up with. Okay? First one, toilet roll or pasta?
Oh, you got to dump pasta, keep toilet roll.
Smart man. Okay, second one, Kim Kardashian or Wi-Fi?
Got to keep Wi-Fi. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Okay.
So that way I can stay in contact with everyone.
Smart. Up here for thinking, down there for dancing. Okay, banana bread or regular bread?
Oh, banana bread.
Banana bread?
Yeah, I like banana bread.
What about for like breakfast?
Banana bread.
What, with like eggs?
You don't have to have it with eggs. You can just have a banana bread breakfast.
Okay. Also, bring me on to another subject. I heard that your scrambled eggs are out here winning.
No, I do know how to cook an egg or two. But
what's the secret? I've got a recipe. I'll let you know. The most beautiful scrambled eggs is
you want to know what the secret is?
I'll trade secrets. You go first.
You want to know what the secret is?
Yeah, let's have it.
Okay. Come closer. You have to come in closer.
I'm here.
You have to cook it with love.
Nah, you're cheesy. Next one.
If you cook with love, the final product. Well,
okay, so you said it now. You said it's love.
It's love.
A basketball or scrambled eggs?
Oh, no. Keep basketball, dumping the scrambled eggs.
You can still shoot the scrambled eggs into the...
into the pan. I mean, okay.
Once you finish,
you improvise. Nah, yeah, I gotta keep basketball.
And finally, your music playlist. So just music in general, or video calls to the same person once a day.
Video calls to the same person once a day.
Who do you think that person would be?
Oh, it would have to be a special person, wouldn't it?
Special person. Okay, I'm here for that. Right, let's have a look at some more tweets. Luca Hill says he loves your hat.
Oh, man.
Luca, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm actually wearing a headband today. So
that headband is dope. I like it.
That's a pity compliment.
What? Oh, I like it. I'll be wearing one next time you see on Instagram.
I'm going to hold you to that. Right, but we're going to go into the third and final round. I hope you've enjoyed the quiz so far. The final round is a picture round. We will show you images of sports stars and you must guess who it is. Pictures will be shown on the screen for you guys. But shall we get into this?
Let's get into it.
Right. I'm hoping that is picture number 1 has come up. Now, Ovie, I know you can't see them, but it is, I think it's a rugby player. You can see me, so he's sort of holding the ball like this. I like some outfits, so he's sort of like holding the ball like this.
He's doing this one?
Yeah, like that. Right. I think going to number 2.
Come on, I need more information.
Number 2, so I think she's a runner, personally. I could be wrong.
What's going on?
Well, we played our own little game of charades.
Yeah, that's what this is turning into.
I do feel bad for you because I'm not helping massively. Okay, number 3. This is a smiley man. He's sort of like in the corner like this.
So,
yeah, sound like that.
That's how, I feel like that's how kids smile. Kids show all their teeth, you know.
Yeah, the old school.
Yeah, the old school, yeah.
You turn your body like that.
Yeah, it is. I don't know, I felt like all of my school pictures ended up looking weird. This weird thing with your back where they tell you.
Photographer was doing us no favors.
No favors whatsoever.
Right, number 4. This one is, I can't do this because I can't jump that high, but there is a tennis racket in there. It's like, oh no, tennis rackets on the floor, so they're like celebrating. So I think, good news. I think we're gonna have some good news there.
I know who that is.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way you can know.
I 100%. I'm not gonna say 100%. I need to give myself 1% over. I need to give myself at least 1% to mess up.
All right,
99% sure.
Number 5. It's sort of like. Yeah, it's sort of like this. This is another player representing England. Not that that helped you at all.
I was about to say, like, or maybe.
Just out of anyone who's ever played for England, you're like, yeah, I've got it. Don't worry about that. Didn't even tell you the sport.
I should have said I got that one. To be fair.
Number 6. Someone celebrating.
Oh, I know who that is.
Captain of their team. And they're in a Manchester City shirt.
Okay, I'm taking that fist back. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, sorry. Okay,
now we are up to number 7. Now this one's quite hard. All you can see is like tattoos on the back. And it looks like they're getting punched in the face. Ah, it's banged my elbow.
Oh.
So I'm assuming they're a boxer.
Yeah.
Just a random dude.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's not very nice.
Okay, number 8. This one. Like this. Oh, I can't stand that. Like the ball's up there like that.
Okay.
I'll narrow it down for you. Netball. It's a little clue for you lot at home as well. I don't personally know. I'm just guessing, but so it might not be a clue.
Oh my gosh, this is. Oh.
Number 9. And all you have here, Ovie, is the bottom half, someone on their knees, footballer, I think. You know, I know because they're in a Manchester City shorts, a little tattoo on the leg, boots.
Oh, I know who that is. Gotta know who that is. I know who that is.
If when we go through these, if you tell me who you think it is, and if you get it, it's done.
A leg tap. There's a man. I feel like I know who that is for sure, man.
Okay, and the final one. Here we go, and this is someone reaching like that with a hockey stick, field hockey stick, and it's controlling the tennis ball.
You definitely threw me with that. I was gonna say archery, as you said, hockey stick.
Yeah, this is what sort of form you using for archery, boss?
Yeah, I'm saying, like this. I feel like I don't know if there's any archers out there. I obviously don't know what I'm doing.
But that is the final picture. Before we move on to that, we want to read out a few tweets. Let's have a look. 2 rounds in, 18 out of 20, says Greg. Only the Love Island question wrong.
Greg is killing it.
That's a good team. Leicester Riders. That is a good score.
Yeah, Greg's killing it.
Ovie, can you see any there you want to read out?
Hannah says my boyfriend is a big basketball fan, and this quiz with Ovie has made his day. He's so disappointed he hasn't got 100%. Hey, man, look. As long as you're giving your effort and you're enjoying yourself, we're all having fun here together today. So,
and shout out both Jodie and Lynn for doing the quiz, and amazing Louise Orchards, top mark so far. People come out with they don't play around. They don't play around in this quiz, man. I'm telling you.
No, this is prime time stuff.
Ready, we've got ready for this one. Just I need you to take a few deep breaths and get your head around this. Guy says there was a secret BBC clue in round 2. The answers to 7, 8, and 9 read out as BBC. Mind blown. Right. Guys, of course, you can follow all the answers and questions on the live text page on the BBC Sport website. But before that, we're going to get into the answers. 10 points up for grabs. Number 1, England scrum half, Ben Youngs. I don't know if you would have got that from my picture that I showed you, the reenactment.
You gave me, this is what you said. You said.
That sort of close. Right, I think I've given you the answers, though. So you got the answers in front of you, right?
Yep.
So would you like to go with number 2, reveal that, even though you've not seen the thing?
Number 2 was athlete Katrina Johnson-Thompson.
So the second answer of the picture round was heptathlete Katarina Johnson-Thompson. Yeah, number 3, this is when I said the smiling dude who was sort of out of shot, but you could see he was smiling. And that was number 3 was Sean Dyche, Burnley football manager. Do you know he's had a pub named after him in Burnley?
Oh, wow.
That's big love, isn't it?
If you get a pub named after you, that's pretty big time. That is very big time, actually.
Unless you name your own pub after you, I think.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. If it gets named after you, like someone else names their pub after you. Do you know what I mean? I think.
Yeah, still, it's a big deal. And guys, everyone at home, apologies for the audio issues. I think that is my pesky Wi-Fi jumping up and down, given all of this. Yeah. You know, it gets like that sometimes with the Wi-Fi. Okay, number 4 was Coco Gauff, and you thought you knew who it was. Who did you think it was?
Oh, I was way off. I'm not going to give my answer.
If you want an impressive stat, so she's an American tennis player. She was 15 years old in the photo, and she was the youngest ever player to reach the main draw at Wimbledon. She beat her idol, Venus Williams, in straight sets.
Wow. That's special, man.
At 15, beating your idol.
That's special, man.
What's the bar? Your idols become your rivals. I can't remember.
Yeah. I don't know.
Something like that.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Cheers, man.
I know what you're talking about.
I just needed that support right there because that was a bit shaky.
I got your back, man. Number 5 was England Test cricket captain Joe Root. Again, number 5 was England Test cricket captain Joe Root.
That was the one I showed you, and it's looked like he was making a decision.
Yeah, thinking hard.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll do some more cricket in here, I reckon, fellas.
I think, like, you know, I could get on a cricket field with this hat. I feel like.
Yeah, a little bit of something on your nose, and you're sweet as.
Yeah, man, protect me from the sun.
Right, number 6, and it was footballer Steph Houghton, who captains both England Lionesses and Manchester City. So I told you could see the armband. She's celebrating. I think I can remember what game that was from, but I don't think I want to embarrass myself and get it wrong. So number 7, please, Ovie.
You know, I thought that one was MJ. As soon as you said like the fist pump, I was like, God.
Oh yeah, sort of. The way I came was sort of like this way. The way I came down.
Yeah, I saw this. I like that's MJ or Kobe. Anyway, number 7. Number 7 was American professional boxer Deontay Wilder. Again, number 7 was the American professional boxer Deontay Wilder.
I think that was in the picture was from the fight with Tyson Fury. I mean.
Well, if he was getting hit, I think it was probably the Tyson Fury fight.
Okay, now we are up to number 8, and it was England netballer Helen Housby. I told you it was stood like this. Ready to go. On the pit, looking around.
Or was she about to pass it?
I think she was ready to just hit the dime, you know what I mean?
He was going to make a play.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is one you thought that you knew. Number 9.
Yeah, I got this one right, yeah. Number 9 was Raheem Sterling, England and Manchester City player.
You're a liar, bro. It's easy to say that when you've got the questions in front of you. You're like, yeah.
Oh, I got this one right. Remember, one of the other questions, I was like, no, I definitely got that one wrong. No, I got this one right. Okay. Number 9 was, again, Raheem Sterling, England and Manchester City player.
Love Raheem. Okay.
I got a lot of love for he's dope, man.
He's a cool guy. Right, the final one. The final one. This is the final. Okay, it was Sam Quek, former England and Great Britain hockey player. I told you, stretching, getting it. You were thinking I was doing archery.
Just as you said hockey, I was about to say archery. I was like, oh man.
Do you know any? I don't know. Nah, forget it. But that is it. The final one. The final one. Let's have a look on Twitter and see what people are saying. Kay's been beaten by the children again. Hard last round. Loving the quiz. Whoa, look. Oh, also, this is a little rumor I heard. Feel free to answer if not. Apparently, during Love Island, you could still play a bit of basketball.
You know, guys, they don't want to be rusty. That's all I'm going to say about that. Whatever that means. I don't want to.
I'll give away too much.
I don't know what I can and I can't say.
I'll go into the athlete mode. That's what we were talking about earlier on.
All right.
Athlete media mode. You go, yeah.
I had a little hoop up front.
Had a great game. Got to thank my teammates.
I got to thank my teammates, you know. Yeah, you have to.
How do you reckon you would have done in the quiz, by the way? Going through it, how do you think?
Going through it now, I definitely don't think I would have done as good as some of the people that have been sending in tweets and stuff. I think I would have fared probably I would have given myself about 60%, maybe 65, 70 on this quiz. I don't think it wasn't easy.
You're doing percentage, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking it's only out of 30. You're going, yeah, I could have got 65, 70. I don't know, man.
I'm just like, I would have probably got like 60% of the questions right.
That's not bad though. 6%. I reckon I'd take a 60%. Right. Sam Robinson says, can we have rugby league questions? Sam, we've got you. Next week, we'll get you some rugby league questions so you can absolutely smash it. Guys, that is it from us. We have come to the end of another edition of the BBC Sports Quarantine Quiz. Well done to everyone who has taken part. You guys have enjoyed it. Ovie, thank you so much for being an awesome co-host. Have you enjoyed it yourself?
I've had a terrific time, man. Enjoyed it. I'll probably be doing a lot more quizzes now. Very enjoyable. So thanks.
I heard there's a pretty decent one on Saturdays, 7 p.m.
Dope. Definitely.
Right, nice one. Enjoy the rest of your night, people. Enjoy the weekend. I will be back again next Saturday at 7 p.m. But for now, stay safe and stay indoors. Till next time.